All right, let's see. It looks like it's working. We'll see if the editor says something. Sorry for the technical difficulty. We are already 5 minutes behind. I am the Degenerate 75, better known as James. I apologize. It is, for all of you looking for some good news, it is my 1 year anniversary since all this hell shit has hit me. I already made it longer than some people said I would, so we'll, I get a 5-minute respite for that, okay? It looks like the editor said we're live, so we're going to get going. For all of you that are on my cheering for DGen75, didn't get the greatest news today. If you're one of those people that pray or sends positive energy, could definitely use it after today, but I will not waste any more of your time because I'm already running behind, and I like to keep my shows crisp and clean. So thank you all for waiting. Looks like we still got a great crowd here. I'm going to get you everything you need to know to get you ready for this tournament. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. We're almost at 10,000, you motherfathers. Appreciate every single one of you being here. Maybe we'll reach 500 tonight. We'll see. We're casually late. And I'm going to do this like 5 minutes early to everything. Just the computer fell apart right as we started. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, new guy, you ready? New question? No, not a new question. A famous question. Have you made your lineups yet? I know you have, you stinky motherfather. All right, here we go. I'm not going to go too much at contest selection day. Good place to pick up a little bit of time for the big guy. I will tell you this. I want you to kind of do what you did last week, man. I did it last week. My advice was let your player pool pick your contest selection. That's what I did. I went through. I made my player pool. I like 26 players. So if I like 26 players, well, it doesn't make a lot of sense to play in a $200 single entry if I like 26 players, because that means 20 of them are getting left on the cutting room floor now, aren't they, right? It also didn't make a ton of sense to go play in like a 254 max because, by the time I mix and match some players, I'm only going to probably play about 10 to 12 guys in that format. That's leaving over half the guys I like on the cutting room floor. So those weren't really the contest I was looking to play in last week. I was looking to mass multi-inner, right? MME, which usually means 150 lineups, and I went and played in the big one. I put a couple lineups in the top 100. I even had like a 1% chance of winning the big sand trap on come Sunday, but didn't get there. You have a lot of shit go your way. I mean, 1% sounds pretty good against all those people, but it's still a 1 in 100 chance. So I think I'm going to do the same thing this week. I think that you make your player pool and then you decide. And the good news is, literally every contest is still open, right? Even the $5 drive the green is open. So if you watch this and then you're ready to start making your player pool, I think it's a good idea to start making your player pool and then decide what contest you want to play in. This is part of being smart when it comes to contest selection. That's all I got for you on that. We're moving on. You mother father. All right, new guy. Look at Ganache, my chocolate man over here in the chat, just leaving me $100. Actually, he's leaving it to ship it. We're all on a team. I will be expecting some type of steak dinner from Ship It as Ganache, my dark chocolate man that you pour over other chocolate coming through. Appreciate you, brother. Long time. By the way, if you don't know, he's a long-time member, been rolling with me forever, and it was a very good week for my long-time members. We'll talk about that more when we get to the collage at the end. All right, new guy, second question. What's the first thing we always check, you mother father? All right, the weather, and they're back at Torrey Pines, which sucks because I got to tell you, Riviera is my favorite course of the year. I love Riviera. I love the Genesis. It is my favorite tournament. It has been for about 6 years, largely because I got my first win there. I enjoy the course. I like how difficult it is, but if you don't know, they're not playing there this year. They're going back to Torrey Pines. This has everything to do with the wildfires there in L.A. They just weren't able to risk getting that area ready. Plus, it's a little insensitive to be playing a golf tournament for millions of dollars when right next door there's, probably billions of dollars of damages due to houses because they're so expensive there in California. So we're back at Torrey Pines. Yes, the Torrey Pines we were just at 2 to 3 weeks ago. We are back there. The long course. It's down in San Diego. It's a great course. I enjoy it. It's no Riviera, but, if we're going to not get a signature course, at least this one's nice because this is a signature event. This is Tiger's event. And if you didn't hear, he has already withdrawn. Yes, him and somebody else has withdrawn. Chris Kirk. That's our 2 withdrawals. So in case I forget to mention that, don't play Chris Kirk or Tiger Woods. I mean, it'd be a bold play, right? Maybe 0 gets you there. Maybe there's so many bogeys this week, 0 points was the play. Could happen. I doubt it though. All right, looking at it, we got H up, and you can see we actually got some fresh forecasts, and it looks pretty spicy, Bob. Looks pretty spicy. Okay. First thing I want you to know is because it's only a 72-person event, and there actually is a cut. This is like the one signature event where there's a cut because Tiger Woods is a mofo gangster, motherfather gangster, and he wants there to be a cut at his event. So the top 50 actually will have a cut. So there is a chance that if you got a guy that's shit in the bed Thursday and Friday, you going to have some 5 of 6s and some 4 of 6s. It's going to happen. I promise you that, all right? So be paying attention to that, because there is a cut this week. So let's try to get our guys through the cut and then see what happens on the weekend. That seems to be the best strategy for week-long, a.k.a. kicking the nuts. Am I right? And here's the problem. Thursday looks spicy, and I think they're all going to get their ass kicked. I think there's even going to be a little delay maybe with some of these showers we're seeing that could be there. But that wind, I mean, this course, it's going to be different than it was just 3 weeks ago when they played at Torrey Pines. But I do think that some things will carry over. Like, it's not going to be a scoring fest. I would picture the winning score being around -12. Why am I going with -12? Well, it's pretty simple. At some point, the course is just going to be tough. Okay, you start getting some long rough. The rough's still going to be long, 3-4 inches. You start mixing a little rain, and now you mix in wind. And the course is the longest course on the tour. You start mixing all those things together, the course can't help but play hard. So right there, I'm already going to be looking for a type of golfer, right? A Harris English type of golfer. And that, and we're going to see, I think it's, the early forecast over here for Friday are looking pretty much the same too. Not quite as spicy, but man, if H holds up, it looks like it could be spicy again Friday. So I really need some guys who can grind their dicks those first 2 days. That's going to be kind of the dudes I'm targeting, right? So there you go. That's the weather. And you're saying, whoa. Do I play AM, PM, or PM, AM? That stuff doesn't exist this week, okay? They're going out off 1 and 10 at the same time, and there's only 72 guys. So almost everybody will be out there in a 2-hour period, right? So trying to chase a little, this guy's going to be out there, maybe at Showdown you can get a little edge doing that. But I think trying to chase that at week-long, you could really be, messing with stuff. Now, with all that said, I'm going to be up in the morning, and maybe changes, and it says that there's going to be a little bit of a respite on Thursday morning or Friday morning. Well, then I'm going to try to get my guys out there during that time, because if you can get 2 hours out there in the better conditions, especially those first 2 days, it really helps you cross it. But as of right now, I'm not seeing much of an edge, but we'll update that in the morning. I would say the weather. How I'm playing the weather this week is simple. I think they're going to get their butts kicked. I think the score is going to be difficult, just like it was 3 weeks ago, and I'm going to be picking guys that won't bitch quit on me. There you go. Something else to remember is, like, you can actually, you know what? I'm going to circle back to this one. in just a little bit, all right? We'll do it after the DFS point, okay? We'll come back to that. Let's get to ownership, the second most important thing that's out there. And as you can see, old Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy both getting over 30%. And the answer to that is pretty simple. It's just DraftKings just refuses to make this shit difficult. They're just making pricing too soft. I don't know why they do this. I don't know why they're so slapdick about it, but it is undeniable, and you are giving me no choice, sir. But Scotty and Rory, I don't care how damn good they are both, sir.
The man's donkey chalk, and we don't play donkey chalk.
Yeah, especially when they're the two best players in the world. Okay, maybe we do. We at least consider it. But just know this. I think Scotty and Rory are going to get carried away. I think that people are going to want to play them. The difficult course sets up for Scotty. Long course sets up for Rory. It just kind of has everything you need. I think those two are going to be wildly popular. If either of them get below 30%, I'd be surprised, especially in the single entry stuff and in the smaller field stuff. They're going to be wildly popular, right? And because they're so popular, I think it really starts to make a lot of these guys kind of like pretty nice. Like Morikawa and Thomas, they're a little high, but I don't think that's that gross versus what you're really getting there. Under 20% for guys that are over 10,000. That's a little high, but I think if you're playing those guys, you're probably pretty happy, right? And Justin Thomas just feels like a guy that's due for a win. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to put it out there, right? You just feel like a guy that's up for a win. You know what I'm saying? All right. I don't know what that was. If you're wondering, hey, what was that impression? I have no idea. I just started doing it. I have no idea. All right. Taylor Pendrith. All right. I'm going to mark Taylor Pendrith not as donkey chalk, but I can feel it in me loins, boy. Taylor Pendrith has some weird energy about him this year in our community, and people keep jumping on him late. So I think he's actually going to be surprisingly high, so I should mark him as donkey chalk, but we'll save him for Steam. And we'll just, for right now, we'll say, it's a little high, Bob. Little high. I'm surprised old Iceberg and Matsuyama and Zalatoris are all getting any steam, right? Don't forget, this is where Iceberg got sick last week. Or not week. Last time they played at Torrey Pines, that was that weird tournament where everybody kept withdrawing because they were sick. I guess everybody was catching the shits or something. I don't really know what was going on, right? Decky played there, and then Will Zalatoris, I'm pretty sure, also withdrew from that one. So I think some people are residually wanting to play these guys, and I think it kind of makes all of them a little high for me, a little high. And then you know what happens once you get down here. It's a Daniel Berger and Gary Woodland. You're in the 6,000s and you're over 10%. Need I say more? Need I say more? And by the way, Daniel Berger is playing well, but like that guy still loves a bogey. Dude,
I mean, it's donkey chalk, and we don't play donkey chalk.
I know he's 6,900. I know he just played well, but he's still donkey chalk. I'm sorry. I got to be consistent. Hey, Brett Aguileno. Let's see, another super chat. Look at that. We're gonna make frickin' Ship It Rich. You gotta love it with these. Hey, you're welcome for Dietrich, because I'm Nostradigen. Now that I'm what am I? I'm a tout now, right? I give picks and plays. That's what I do. People come from miles away to see my plays and picks. All right, here we go. Look, I just gave you what I think that the ownership's going to be, but it's natural. People are going to watch the show, and some of these guys are going to get moved around a little bit. So a guy that I think right off the bat is going to get steamed up, Collin Morikawa. As I showed you there, I think he'll still get in over 20% because I think he'll be the most popular play whenever people don't click Scotty and Rory. And the weird thing is if you build some lineups, you can actually build some decent lineups with him with one of those guys. So I don't even think that playing Collin Morikawa is, necessarily even means that you're not playing Rory or Scotty in that lineup. So because of that, I think we're going to see Collin Morikawa climb above 20%. So there you go. Be careful. Be careful playing him and being like, I'm getting Morikawa at 12%. No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop it. All right. Number 2. I told you, there's some weird thing going on with Taylor Pendrith in this community. I don't want to call it an out-and-out affair, but, like, he seems to be this year's Eric Cole, where, like, no matter what he does, everybody's like, I will always love you. It's like Whitney Houston busting out every time Taylor Pendrith's in a tournament. Yeah, I hit that note. Don't worry about it. So I think Taylor Pendrith's a guy that's going to, I already forgot to make the noise. Colin, for you, bud. For you. Here, this one's for you, buddy. There you go. You get some steam, too, buddy. Lots of steam going around, all right? Steaming up those hot dogs. All right, and the third one is Rasmus Højgaard. Not to confuse, great for the ladies of the night there in San Diego. The hoes are going to be well protected by Rasmus. You'll love to see that. Once again, this is not Nikolai. This is Rasmus. This is the one who did really well last week, and at Waste Management. And I honestly, he got a lot of TV time, and at 8,300, he's like the third guy you can put in your lineup. And I think he's going to play well, and he has a reputation of playing well in difficult conditions. So this guy, I'm pretty sure, is going to get steamed up. There we go. There's our steam monsters. But if people are steam walking, that means somebody's got to be moonwalking. And I just think it's Decky. People are getting tired of Decky. We're not used to seeing Decky 6 out of 7 weeks or 7. The guy playing every week. It just reeks of Hideki. Oh, my back hurts. I quit. Right? I don't know what else to say. So with that, I am pretty sure that my man Hideki is not going to come in as popular as people think. He is going to moonwalk backwards, you motherfathers. I'm not cussing much tonight. Very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. All right, moving on. Next up, Jason Day. This one's simple. I've just been listening to podcasts all week, and I hadn't heard anybody say anything about Jason Day other than his ridiculous outfits that he wears. And I don't think that a lot of people are going to be making their DFS lineups based on the ridiculous outfits that Jason Day wears. So because of that, I am pretty sure that he is not going to come in that popular, and he is going to moonwalk in ownership, and I think you're going to get quite the deal on him. Moving on. Robert McIntyre. This guy just comes in under-owned every week. He's like the anti-Pendrith. He does everything that Pendrith that people want him to do, but he actually does it. Yet he just never gets the ownership. Right? People just don't mention him at 8,100. He's a great play this week. Tough course. That's where I want my Bobby Max out of tough course. Right? And so because of that, I am going to play him. But I think he's overall going to moonwalk backwards. I have no qualms about it. I'm just not sure why. All right. I got to show it off one more time for all of you that don't know. We have DGen's scorecard right here, right? You just come here. This is over on our site. It's Ship It. So proud of this. And you can look, and it'll give you a good idea. Who are these motherfathers who are good at what, right? And then if you want to see specific things, notes, don't make me go flex again. Don't make DGen's notes go flex. I could just go right here, and I can go Dietrich. Who would have played Thomas? Who was the number one tout in this stupid industry last week? Pumping old Thomas Dietrich. That's right. It was the big guy, Nostradigen. And you can see I got these notes. These are my personal notes on them, along with the scorecard, which has more of the objective notes. And this is just another cool tool that we offer you along with the stone and everything over at Ship It Nation. This is why you need to be a member over there. If you're not, I don't get how you can play PGA DFS without our tools, but I guess you're finding a way. So I hope you're doing well. But if you ever want to do better, you want to be part of a community, I highly encourage you to come check this out. Spend a lot of time on it. Me and the team. Look at all Henry Lowe dropping a super chat. Appreciate you, you mother father. Look at this. I'm just making all kinds of money for people. That's not even including the Thomas Dietrich one. All right, let's get to the DFS tip of the week. The same course does not mean the same event. Ooh, look at that. I'm getting poetic, the big guy. Everybody's going to go back, and they're going to go look at the Farmers from 3 weeks ago. The one Harris English one, when he scored was -8. Bunch of slap dicks up here with him. Taylor Pendrith. Okay, so he going to be popular. We're going to be playing some Taylor Pendrith. So there you go. And here's what I want to tell you. This is not that same tournament. First of all, there's better players in it. Second of all, the course is not going to be set up the same. I know people are thinking it's going to play the exact same, but it's not. We saw this, what was that, back, I think it was the COVID year, we saw it at Memorial, where literally in a week they could completely change the course and how it played. And if they can do that in 1 week, imagine what they can do in 3 weeks. They don't want this to just feel like Torrey Pines #2. So here's what so many people are going to do. They're going to go look at who played well 3 weeks ago, and those guys are going to get a boost in their ratings, and they're going to get a boost in their ownership. And more than anything, if they just played, they're going to get a boost just in how much people want to play them, because they're like, oh, they've already seen this course. But I think what people are going to overreact to are guys who missed the course, right? Or who missed the cut, at that course. And you got to remember, this is a different event. I don't really give a shit if they miss the event. Matter of fact, I hope they miss the cut, because that's going to keep ownership off of them. Ain't nobody going to play Siwoo Kim because last time he missed the cut. Well, he sucks here. He can't play because big cut. Okay, no one's going to play Kurt Kitayama, Ben Griffin, Tony Finau. They're going to hold those missed cuts against them, and because of that, that makes me so much more likely to play him, because you're going to get an ownership discount just because people think that this is the same course, this is the same event, and everything's going to be the same, and this is not going to be the same event. Okay, so guys that didn't play last time or guys who missed the cut, that doesn't scare me in the slightest. I'm going to turn around and play them, because you got to remember, this is the same course. Yes, they're playing Torrey Pines, only Torrey Pines. They're not playing the North course. They're just playing the South course all 4 days. But that doesn't mean this is the same event, right? They can set it up differently. They can mow the grass differently. They can place the pins differently. They can do a lot of different things, okay? And so because of that, one of the ways to get different is to play that this is a new event and this is not the same event as 3 weeks ago, right? Okay, because if you think that's it, all right, well, then go play 100% Harris English, dipshit. You're not going to be right. Don't do it, all right? There you go. Let's get over to the model. Who gives a fuck about a model? There we go. Fuck you, models. Models are stupid. Shitty information on most of them. And fuck them. There we go. I had to get some F-bombs in there. The F counter was starting to be a little forgotten, all right? I know. Everybody's so good at making models, and you want to pay $30 for a model or whatever. You do it. You do it. It's your money. I don't give a shit what you do. It's your money, big guy. I think you'd be better putting it into your contest instead of your content, but I digress. All right. Alrighty, then I'll just move on. Okay, great. All right, moving on. I've already told you that Chris Kirk and Tiger Woods have withdrawn, you motherfathers, so I would not play them. It's a bold strategy. It's a bold strategy. Look at that, 469 people in here. Nice. Be better if it were 500. I'll give you. We'll do a $100 extra giveaway in the chat if we get to 500. The race is on. All right, because I ain't got much longer. Bob. All right, so just going through here. Look, old Scotty Scheffner. He kind of let people down last week. This is a really interesting spot for him. I can't wait to see what people do. It's not going to surprise me if we log in tomorrow morning and he is like 40% out. That's not going to surprise me. JT's playing good, man. I'm telling you. Colin Morikawa, I often wonder if this course is a little too long for him. You know, that is a thing, especially if the grass is wet. I do worry about Colin Morikawa's length. Iceberg, man, he's still bouncing around that he's sick. Maybe this guy has no immune system and he's still sick, has the flu from last time he played here. I'm not sure what's going on with that skinny motherfather. Decky Cantlay M. Oh, this is the first time we're really getting to see Fleetwood. I haven't heard many people talking about, but that's just because we haven't seen him this year. People are going to be way off Tom Kim, Shane Lowry, Jason Day, because everybody's going to be playing Pendrith. Jordan Spieth, look, I'm still not convinced he's unbroke. I'm still not convinced. You go play here. I've always had a rule when it comes to Jordan Spieth. When nobody plays Jordan Spieth, you play Jordan Spieth. When everybody plays Jordan Spieth, you stay off of him, right? But I think he's kind of broken, so I'm staying away from him. Same thing with Sam Burns. I just don't think he's playing that great. Guys like Hogard, Finau, Bobby Mack, Sepp Straka, these are my guys. These are some guys that'll, if they're in contention, they'll grind their dicks a little bit, right? Same with Zalatoris. Now, I will be the first to admit, a lot of those guys, Finau, Zalatoris, they also get off to a bad start. They will bitch quit real hard. Just there's a lot of guys that I think are better fits on this course. Like, people play Harris English, and I think Keegan Bradley's a better fit, right? People are going to play Sahith Theegala. I think Sam Stevens is a better fit. Corey Connors, I think that motherfather's just broken. I don't know. Cam Young is playing actually pretty good golf. I just don't know that he's playing good golf on tough courses. If I want some guys that are playing on good golf on tough courses, I'd rather try an Adam Scott out, right? Wyndham Clark has won a U.S. Open, and this is a U.S. Open course. So, I don't think it's that crazy to want to play some Wyndham Clark this week. And then you get down here, Siwoo Kim, you're going to get great ownership on just simply because he missed the cut last time. Akshay Bhatia, Daniel Berger. There's a lot of people here, man. I wish Fitzpatrick would ever start playing golf again. Jesus. Billy Ho going right back to that hoe sack after he fucked me and almost everybody last week. You cock gobbler. Aaron Rye. He'll have 2 gloves on. And the last I saw, there could be rain. Uh-oh. Let it rain. Let it rain, Bob. All right. I think I'm almost through the list. Let's just finish here. Let's see. Anybody else? Eckroat. Max Homa, I still think is broken. Not afraid to get in there with Eckroat. Justin Rose. Steven Yeager was a guy that let a lot of people down last time. Brian Harmon. He'll come up short. Anybody else? Look, I don't think that you should just play bombers. I just don't think there's enough bombers at this event to just play bombers. Like, a guy I'm going to play Mackenzie Hughes. I just long, hard courses. I don't give a shit he doesn't hit it far, nor does he hit it straight. The guy will grind his dick for you, okay? You're not going to find 6 perfect I drive it long and straight guys, so give up on it. Yes, if they drive the ball far and straight, that's great. Good job, Rory. You'll still find a way to finish T38, you loser piece of shit. All right, so, that's great when they can do that, but that's not the only thing I'm considering. And they need to be able to scramble their balls. They need to be able to putt. How about some good approach coming in? So, that's what I'm looking for. I'm also just looking for some game theory guys, right? Who are some guys who can bomb it off the tee that maybe missed the cut here? And that is going to bring me to my sleeper. My sleeper this week, and I need everybody to hold your breath. Grab onto the sides of your chair so you don't fall over. I can't have people passing out and suing me. Okay? Make sure to hit the like. We got over 200 people in here who haven't hit the like, who are watching. Call them freeloaders. The guy that I'm going to play is my sleeper this week. And you remember, there's not a ton of sleepers to choose from this week, but he does hit the ball far. He can get hot with a putter. He did miss the cut last week. He missed the cut last time at this one. He's a slapdick, known as a well-defined loser, slapdick piece of shit. His name, and the one guy I'm playing for my sleepers have been in Fuego. I hate to do this to my sleepers. I am risking a season full of just roasty hot sleepers. I'm going to go with Patrick fucking Rogers. Patrick Rogers, you loser piece of shit. Get up here. You're our sleeper for the week. We're playing you. I know what is going on, but no one's going to play him, and I think he's actually a pretty good fit. So F you and F your models. It's how the big guy wants to go. 491 people. The race to see if we're going to get 500. Oh, the suspense is killing me, Bob. But let's go to the one guy I'm not going to play, and this is just because he's chalked down here. Where you at? Gare Bear? I am not playing Gare Bear Woodland, okay? I like courses where he has to club down a little bit, and he will not be clubbing down at this course. It's 7,800 yards, okay? So there you go. The one guy we're not playing, old Gare Bear Woodland. I will eat that chalk right around the same time that Rory McIlroy stops being a fucking loser. And that apparently that's not in this lifetime. All righty, which brings me to the one guy I'm going to play. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not anything that's going to shock you, but I will tell you, we got a video to watch. So let's watch the video. Oh shit, it's Dark Knight. Let's go rob a bank. Uh-oh. This is Tiger's Bank. We should have thought this one through.
I was trying to reach a private number. Is it a problem? No, I'm done here.
Oh, Iceberg, you shady European. I love that Morikawa is tough. Like, Morikawa could ever be tough at anything. Uh-oh. Tiger's Bank. You don't mess with Tiger.
Any idea who you're stealing from?
Stealing from Tiger. You don't do it. You don't steal from Tiger. Uh-oh. That's not good. You don't shoot Tiger. That's why I can't play this week. A lot of people don't know that. I got the inside information.
Boss told me when the guy was done, I should take him out. One less share, right?
Oh, sketchy Rory.
He told me something similar.
No.
Sketchy Rory told you to kill me as soon as we loaded the cash.
No. I killed a bus driver.
Bus driver?
What bus driver?
What bus driver?
That one, mother father.
Getting up, isn't he?
Who is it? Start guessing. Who is it? Oh, Sung Jae. Sung Jae'd already be out of breath.
What happened to the rest of the guys?
Shut up.
The guy that hired yous. They'll just do the same to you.
Who is it?
Criminals in his time
Who is it?
believe in things. Honor. Respect. Look at you. What do you believe in, huh? What do you believe in?
I believe
What doesn't kill
whatever
you?
doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Wait, is that Scotty Scheffler? He's wearing face paint? The one guy we're playing this week, Scotty Scheffler. I'm going back to him. All you donkey dicks played him last week. I didn't. I won a GPP. Did you win a GPP fading Scotty Scheffler? No, you didn't, but I did, you motherfathers. So I am now going right back to him. You guys all zig, I zag, and I'm going to just and then hopefully get there this week, right? Scotty Scheffler on a tough course. I'm going right back to him. He's probably going to win this week. He's going to be at a more manageable ownership. I'll just play him in every frickin' lineup like you guys did last week, and I got there with Justin Thomas, and you slap dicks had to watch Scotty Scheffler, get a T25. That's your T25, guys. All you donkey dicks out there that played him. So I'm gonna play him this week. All right, it looks like we need to get to some drawings here, but first of all, check out these collages. My boy Droid right here and Ricardo, these guys have been with me, and AD Smith. Literally, they've been big guys with me in my club for like forever, like since day one. So to see them win 200,000, 100,000, 20,000, and then there's me winning 10,000, it's just awesome, man. Like, this is what we do. We practice sustainability, practice process. They got their own thing. I didn't build their lineups for them. Shit, I barely had anything to do with it, but I've been with them for years, and they've learned their own process. They found their own way, and now they are badasses who can, win GPPs. And to see them win that much money is incredible. But don't forget, look at all these other first places we have here at Ship It Nation. It's just incredible, right? We don't worry about if you're winning. First place is 200,000 or it's 400. It's whatever gets you excited. Everybody's playing different limits, and if it gets you excited and you win, that's what it's all about. Because here at Ship It Nation, we are all about spending your money on your contest and not your content. We are the best out there. We give you all the tools you need. I mean, when it comes to PGA, look at this. We got the showdown. We have the stones, slate plan, value report, course fit rankings, DGen's notes, scorecard. Of course, we have the best tool out there, the stone, which we have for not only showdown rounds 2, 3, and 4. We have it for week long. I don't get how people survive without this shit. I could never do this, especially with the limited time I have with my health. I need this stuff to really build my player pool out and to do everything, right? And if you want to have access to all of it for the entire year through December, and you want to have access to our optimizer, I encourage you to use PGA 100. Get $100 off. It is the best deal out there. And it's just then go compare our price to everybody else. We're literally hundreds, if not thousands of dollars cheaper than everybody else. I really encourage you to check it out. It is officially golf season. There's no more football. You're going to want to get signed up for football, for golf, and we have everything you need. We are number one. Get in here for the golf world. All right, let's see. I hope the editor was able to set this up. Let's see. Editor, did we set this up? Let's see. We'll see. This is for everybody from Twitter. From Twitter. All right. Jimmy Payton 4. And then it looks like hey, look at that. From the chat, it looks like we got Satchel Cash. Okay, a satchel of cash. So there you go. That's because we reached 500 members. Every time we get 500 people in here, we'll do an extra one, okay? So there you go. Satchel of cash and my dude Jimmy Payton 4. Reach out to me and we'll build, all right? Oh, man, rule number 1's not up. All right, well, normally this is where it would say rule number 1. And because of that, I am going actually, you know what? I bet I could bring it up right here. You motherfathers. Watch this. Boom, open. Oh, rule number 1 is up. I'm so cool. So here's what you need to know, guys. I got not the greatest news today, and there's no guarantee I'll ever get to watch my favorite tournament, the Genesis, again at Riviera. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to enjoy this time I have with you guys. I'm going to enjoy some content. I'm going to enjoy building some lineups. I'm going to enjoy sweating. I'm back to chemo tomorrow. I'm just going to try to make the best out of it. It's not the greatest situation. I appreciate all of you out there that are praying and putting your positive energy out there. But what I can tell you is don't take it for granted. You never know where life's going to take you. You never know what life's going to do. And all you got is today, so enjoy that. I hope you guys do well this week. I hope you can smash a GPP like I did last week. And I hope you share it with me. I love to see you guys having success. Let's have some fun. Sorry for the late start, but we got there. The show is in. We are Got it 30 minutes. It's been awesome. I'll talk to you next week. Put those hands up. We got plenty to celebrate. We'll talk to you next week, you motherfathers.
I'm so high.